All right, we are here ready to validate some new performance modifications for this Textron Wildcat XX. First thing we're going to do here is run it with our new VR-Tune ECU flash. This has some changes to fuel timing tables, improving the overall drivability, some left foot braking ability, and some other fun stuff that we will tell you all about a little bit later. So we're going to run the car right now, and as soon as we are done with that, we're going to then test our new agency power exhaust with our agency power intake and show you what the full package does. So let's check it out. All right, with the runs here, we're going to be doing mile-per-hour runs from 12 miles per hour to 65 miles an hour to show the changes here. So we should see our increase in rev limiter and horsepower as well. So we're going to start off right now with our first one. Alright, that was our first run with the new VR-Tune flash on there. Just about almost 90 horsepower to the wheels. So got a little bit of gains going on. You can see the rev limiter was definitely raised. So let's go ahead and do another rundown. Alright, here is run number 2. Alright, that was our run number 2, and for this final run before we show you the results, we're just going to do a top speed so we can show you what the speed goes to with the new ECU flash. If it gets too gnarly, we'll back out, but I'm expecting we'll far surpass what the factory speed limit is. Alright, here we go for a top speed run. So here you can see our baseline run is the dotted run, and the solid line is our new tuned run, VR-Tuned. On the dotted line, this is, we stopped test a little early. Usually the mile per hour on the dyno is slightly off as well, so ignoring that, you can see that the tune ran further here. But the interesting thing to look at is the numbers. So looking at the regular horsepower numbers, we show max and a horsepower, max, and torque, and now we're going to look at it where that matters on the dyno chart. So initially it's about the same performance. Once we get into the mid-range where that 3-cylinder engine is starting to hum is where we start to see power. So right here about 39, call it 30 to 35, 39 miles an hour in this area, we start gaining some power. So right here we're at 90 rear wheel horsepower. That's with the tune, where stock we were here at about 88. As we get up further is where we start to see the bigger gains. So here we're at about 88, and stock we are about at the same spot, about 85. We get a little even more gain as we go further on. We have 86 compared to about 82. So we're seeing about a 4 to 5 rear wheel horsepower increase just with the VR-Tune, but throttle response is much quicker. Car kind of revs up a lot faster, and having the speed limiter removed and the rev limiter increase definitely does help. So as you'll see with some of our other testing, adding some bolt-on parts such as the intake and exhaust will really open this up. So Right now, great upgrade with the VR-Tuned ECU flash. We're seeing, like I said, a good 4 to 6 rear wheel horsepower increase. So it's definitely worth it for a stock Textron. This ECU flash currently requires the ECU to be shipped in to us. That's where we open up the ECU, do the flash, and then send it back to you. So we retain your factory file if you ever need to have it flash back to stock. From experience, you can grab an ECU from different Textron XX Wildcats as long as it's 2018 and their car will start. So there's no immobilizer or weird things like a normal car. So if you did need to put another ECU in it, you could do that as well. You could have 2 ECUs. But we anticipate in the future offering our iFlash cable just like we do with the Polaris and Can-Am, so you can plug into the port and easily write it without having to pull the ECU. So I hope you've enjoyed this test of the new VR-Tuned Textron Wildcat XX ECU flash. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. Visit us online at vividracing.com or vrtuned.com. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at vrtuned.com and vividracingutv.com, and we'll be happy to help you out. So enjoy. We'll see you at the next one.